I mean, it just screams moose habitat, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just everything they'd want. That's all open to the public? That's public hunting?
Public hunting.
I'm just amazed that you don't have more guys up here hunting.
The problem is retrieving the animal.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, you're right.
You wouldn't think an animal that big could hide that well, but there's lots of places for them to hide out there, aren't there? Well, the first morning we headed to an area about an hour's drive from the lodge. Our guide Keon called the bowl.
The first morning of the hunt, we had a westerly wind, so you make a decision in the morning where you're going to go, try to play the wind in your favor. So the first day of the hunt, I decided to go to the bowl.
It was all uphill, up to an area that was just a great big bog up high in what they call the highlands. This mud like to suck the boots right off your feet.
I tell you, back there, I thought I was going to lose it. But we started dropping up, we're not up the first embankment, and they're like, moose, moose, moose. And I'm like, moose, it's dark. You know, and I'm looking, and then all of a sudden Tom's like, look right there. And we had bet $1 who was going to see the first moose, and of course he won. And I look over the little ridge right there, and there's this big cow just standing there. So I said, okay, so what do we do from here? Well, he's like, hey, we're not interested in the cows, let's move on. He just pushes right past, and away we go.
The weather looked like it was going to break clear, and all of a sudden this fog started to roll in, and it kind of swallowed us up. But we were able to make out animals as we went. Oh, buddy, how you doing? Doing all right?
As we're pushing on, we're just seeing moose all over the place.
We saw a couple of cows and a small bull, probably 4 or 5 animals. We spent a couple hours up in there, layering up, layering down as the weather changed.
Then all of a sudden, the fog burned off, and I'm looking, I was like, this place is gorgeous. I mean, we're sitting out in this picturesque area, and we're just watching these moose just start funneling in. He's like, here's one over here, and there's one over there. It was beautiful.
Saw some moose come through there, no shooters. After an hour or so, it was apparent that it was not happening up there, and the guide made the call, let's go back to the truck. So we retraced our steps, and on the way, we came across a moose wallow. And something I had never seen in the wild before. I'd seen elk wallows, but never moose. So that's a good sign, eh?
Of course, of course.
We're in the right neighborhood.
Right neighborhood.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I thought only elk did it.
Yeah.
No, most all animals do it.
Uh-huh. Cool. All righty. Lead on. Keon. Home, James. Mike is what I would characterize as a wild and crazy guy in the best sense of the word. The guy's got a great sense of humor, which is going to carry him a long way on this hunt. But beyond that, I mean, the guy has got some tremendous character. As I read his story and as I got to listen to him tell his story, I realized here's a guy who's basically put his life on hold for his kids.
She started out with my daughter. She was diagnosed with this neurofibromatosis. It's a tumor disease, and it actually eats at the bones in her legs. You know, so it was like every 3 to 6 months she's either breaking her leg or she's having donor bone put in her leg, and it was just non-stop. And then my son gets diagnosed with leukemia, and that was just like, I didn't think I was going to get through it, I'm telling you.
To help McCormick pay for his kids' medical bills, his union brothers took up a collection at the front gate of the plant where he worked. He did what a good father should do, and that was he sacrificed his time, his self-interests, his money, and he invested in the lives of his kids. And that would have probably laid lesser men low. But somehow he found the strength and just persevered. He said, look, this is what I have to do.
I'm a big hunter, and I mean, hunting is all part of my life, and it's like, you know, the trying times I went through with both the kids financially and, you know, psychologically and physically, and I just know that this is a hunt that I could never possibly afford to go on. I couldn't take that kind of money out. You know, the kids are doing better, they're both in college now, and you know, with the terrible life they had as children, if I can go through and give them both a 4-year education through college and let Pop pay for it, you know, it's less stress that they have to worry about later on in life. And this dream hunt, I couldn't ask for anything more.
And to hear him talk about his passion for hunting, but also his sense of priorities, that say, look, you know what? Hunting is not the most important thing in my life. When my kids were going through this, I had to set that aside for a time. For this hunt, and to be able to go on his dream hunt to Newfoundland to hunt for moose. I think there's just some real justice in that.
You know, the night before I heard some of the hunters saying, you know, once you did the morning hunt, it kind of shut down. And it was spotty seeing animals in the afternoon. So I'm saying to myself, okay, so it's kind of like lunch and the day's over with.
And we decided to get up on a high vantage point where we could see in glass and have a bite of lunch and kind of assess our options for the afternoon.
Get out and have a look.
Ready. Man, look at this. What a spot.
Beautiful.
Man, oh man, you can see forever. What do you call this spot up here, Ken?
Still looking.
Top floor?
Top floor, yes. Top floor.
Wow.
Beautiful view, isn't it?
Man, oh man.
Sure is, it's gorgeous. Typically hang by the edge of the trees. Okay. So we go up on this real high post and we're sitting up there, and I mean, this place is absolutely gorgeous too. You could see forever. Couldn't have been there 15 minutes and Tom hollers, I got animals.
Okay, I got animals.
You do?
Yep,
Wow,
I do.
that was...
Okay, right here, guys. Look at here. Ken, come here. You see the main woods here? Beyond that is a patch. There's a small patch. You see that dark growth? Okay, go past that, and just to the left, there's a second clump of trees. Just this side of that, real tight to those trees, I see an animal on the left-hand side. I can't tell what he is. All right, no, I see there's another one. Ken, I think that's a bull on the left. He's got something on top.
Oh, yeah, yes. Good bull.
Doesn't he look good?
Oh, yeah, you got to be good. I can see it from here.
Okay, now I got it.
Mike, you see him?
Yeah, how far away is that?
2 or 3 miles.
Would you put a hunt on those?
Oh, definitely. Definitely, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Definitely.
What time of day is it now?
20 to 1.
Okay.
Let me just get a good fix on with the air.
Yeah, hold on. I got a compass. Let me see. Let me see. All right, I got just about due north from here.
If I can see your antlers from here, 2 or 3 miles away, buddy, there's got to be something on them.
You want to book it?
Oh, you guaranteed. We get out.
Mikey?
Go, boys.
Yeah, let's go.
Miles left in them legs?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do it. Oh, this is what you came for. Boots and saddle, boys. Let's ride. We made the call. Let's go for it. We felt we had enough light in the day. At this time, it was about 1:30, 1:45. We said, let's go. It's going to take us probably an hour or so to get in there. Hopefully, they'll still be there. We'll get a shot at one, and we'll be able to close the deal. So off we went, and we headed out on this journey, and it was one heck of an adventure. What's the game plan here, Ken?
Hey, buddy, we're going to hit her out to this trail. When we get out to the end of this trail, now we'll hit the open bogs, boys, and we'll take a bearing on where we're headed to then.
All righty.
All right.
Sounds good.
Lead on, Leon.
Get her done. We shall have some fun.
Okay, we're right behind you. All right, Mikey, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
All right. We parked on the road and headed out down a ski-doo trail, which was just, I call it the Trail of Tears because it was just mud and muck.
I think I'll go around that one.
You were going through mud that would just suck the boots right off your feet.
It was strange because, you know, they kept talking about the bogs being this spongy material and you're walking on it and it's given, so you figure, hey, this can't possibly, you know, hurt my feet, hurt my legs, but it was constantly twisting and turning, and then you go into a sinkhole where your boot would sink down to your knees and you're pulling it out. I felt like I played a full football game when I was done. It was brutal. How do you prepare for something like this prior to the hunt? I don't think you really can.
And we did that for about a half an hour until we broke out onto the bog itself. And I thought we were home free, but that was just as hard walking as the Trail of Tears. Watch yourself here, Mike.
Just going to try to follow his lead. That wasn't bad. That was a good one.
Hey, Keon, hold on just a second. 'Cause I'm looking. All right, we've been walking for a pretty good ways now, Keon. So, where do you figure we're heading now?
I still, when we get here a little bit further, you take out your compass now, keep me going in the right direction to the north.
Yeah, my gut is telling me that, I'm looking at a patch of woods over here. I'm thinking we're over here.
No, I think it's straight down the way I'm here.
Really?
I'm walking.
I tell you what, I mean, it looks
really
totally different down here. Just got no
everything looks the
no
same,
frame
doesn't
of
it?
reference here. North, it says it's right there.
Right down through there, yeah.
Man, I tell you, that is
Deceiving,
weird.
isn't it?
It is deceiving.
It is
Okay, but you
very
got to trust your compass. Okay.
Your instruments don't lie.
All right, man, let's go. Steelworker Mike McCormick's on the hunt for trophy moose with host Tom Ackerman. So after staking a good 2.5 hour hunt and hike, on the prospects of these animals still being in the same area. And we were all pretty tired.
I'm exhausted, and I'm saying to myself, man, we've come all this way. I hope I do my part when the time comes, because I know it's a long walk back. Keon, I have a question for you. What is this spongy stuff we're walking on?
That's sphagnum moss.
Okay, what's that?
It's a moss. It's just a moss, you know. Look at the water that it holds. Just watch.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
You're walking on sponges.
Yeah, it looks like it's dry, but it's not. And I mean, it's so soft, but when you're walking it actually hurting your feet.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Every time that you put your foot down.
Yeah, it's rolling one side. Yeah.
So that's why it's so tough.
Yeah, it's not like you're just walking flat. You can't drag your feet at all.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, you look out there and you say, that doesn't look so hard. It's pretty flat.
Yeah.
But you know, for every step you take, it feels like you're taking 3.
It's far from flat.
Let's move on, boys.
All right, let's go. Let's keep moving. You got some unfinished business with Mr. Moose.
Yeah, I hope so.
Mikey, let's go. Let's close the distance.
Moose are the largest members of the deer family, and the largest of them is the Alaska-Yukon subspecies of the Northwest. The smallest, the shearest, are found throughout the Rocky Mountains. Across the rest of the country are spread the appropriately named Canada moose, divided into western and eastern types. Newfoundland's plentiful moose are the eastern variety, and originated from New Brunswick moose that were introduced to the island in the late 1800s and early 20th century.
What's there now? Yeah, I got him. Okay, I got him. Oh, see him? Yeah. Nice boy.
Hold on. 245.
Mike, just wait a few seconds, Mike, because he's just coming out through there.
Okay, I'm going to take the shot.
Hit him again. He's going down. He's down. You got him, Mike. Oh, you hit him, Mike. Oh, Mike.
Stay on him, right?
Yeah, let's stay on. Yeah, okay.
Reload.
Yeah. Oh, man, look at.
Reload.
Oh, yeah, he's in the death throes right now. Oh, what a bull. What a bull.
He's not moving. Safety's on.
Oh, Mike, that's awesome. Oh, hold on. Oh, you got the sticks. All right.
The biggest relief in the world is when I made the shot was at the moose drop, because so many things are going through your head. I've walked so far, I've worked so hard, everybody's pulled together to go on this animal. God, just please make it happen, you know? And I just squeezed off and they dropped and I was like, oh my God, I finally had my dream come true.
Oh my goodness, Mike.
Look at the size of that animal.
I just saw in Mike's face just a look of relief, of like joy, of happiness. I could just tell that he was exhausted. This was a hard hunt, hard walk, but all of a sudden he wasn't tired anymore. He was just so pumped and so excited. Tell us what we're looking at here. This is the first moose for both of us.
Yeah,
So you're looking at an animal there, 7 or 8 years old?
Really?
Yeah, I would say.
Wow.
Oh, he's got a lot going on up here, doesn't he? A couple of double kickers.
Yep.
Double kickers.
And then you count the points.
Yes.
The total points.
Yeah.
What do you guess we got here?
19, buddy.
points.
19.
Wow.
19.
I like this little thing down
Isn't
here,
that
that little
cool?
kicker.
He's got some character. What do you think the kids would think of this?
I think all they wanted was for me to be successful, you know, because I've been with them with theirs.
Due to their serious illnesses, both of the McCormick children were given hunts through Hunt of a Lifetime Foundation.
And they were both successful, and they're like, you know what, just go there and have a ball and get something.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yep.
It's awesome.
Yeah, but for all you've done, for your kids and for everybody, all the giving that you've done, I think this is just a small way of somebody upstairs saying thank you and recognizing all that you did. And I'll tell you, it's been an
Thanks.
honor to hunt with you.
Thanks.
It really
That
has
means a lot coming from you, I'm telling you.
Mm.
You know, at this time, I really like to thank, Tuckamore Lodge for bringing me here, TRCP, the union, my family, my kids. I just had a great time. I'm sad that it's ending. I just wish it could go on forever, but I just had a blast.